Hello. Gosh, has it been like a week or has it been 2 weeks since I've gone live? Maybe it's been a week. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit of the sparkly love today, so you'll see some sparkles on me, and I'm actually really excited to do this live. If you're joining me now, give me some lovin', let me know that you're here, and of course, if you're catching the replay, please also leave me a heart or tell me hello and that you're here. I also would love to hear, I'd love to hear your embarrassing moments as well. So if you have a super embarrassing moment in your business, I would absolutely love for you to put it in the comments below. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and we're just gonna make this quick. I want it to be super quick, and I also wanna share my most embarrassing moment in my business, but how it shifted things for me. And after that, I grew my business to multiple 6 figures. I have had a lot of really embarrassing moments in my business, like more than I can actually count. My little girl, I was doing a Facebook Live with my little girl and my little boy too, actually, because I think they were home sick one day. And this one was not my most embarrassing moment, but I've had so many things happen. She literally told everybody that I had hairy legs on the live, and that was absolutely like hilarious and humiliating. I've had, I think the most devastating one, which I talk about in one of my videos, was I was doing a launch probably about 3 years ago, and I had 500 people on this masterclass, and my internet went out. And I left the Zoom. I lost everybody. I never came back on. Nobody knew where I went. Nobody knew what was happening. I didn't get to make my offer. I didn't get to pitch. So essentially the launch was like a complete bust. And I ended up losing about $30,000 in my business because of that power outage. And I cried for maybe a good 3 or 4 weeks after that. And I picked myself back up and I went and did it again, you know? So I think the most embarrassing time really, and what shifted everything for me, this was probably the second Facebook Live I think I ever did. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my hair right here. It was the second Facebook Live I think I ever did. And I was terrified, you guys. I did not do any kind of video in my business, at least for the first 18 months. I was so afraid to do a video. I was terrified to do Instagram stories. I would absolutely never have gone on and done a live. So I think this was like my second Facebook Live ever. And I was so nervous as it was. And I made the mistake of doing the live while on a yoga ball. People could not see that I was on a yoga ball. It looked like I was sitting on a chair. So like you can see now I'm sitting on the floor, but I actually had it elevated a little, like the phone was here. So you could only see my up portion of it. And I was on my yoga ball. I was so nervous. I had so much energy, and I was like trying to show up so perfectly on this Facebook Live. And I wanted to make sure that I said everything perfect and that the training was perfect. And I had my notes, and I had, you know, I was like done all nicely, and everything was planned out, and it was going to be this perfect Facebook Live. And I'm sitting on my yoga ball, and something happened, and there were, I don't know how many people were on the live. I want to say there might have been 30 or 40 on the live, because I was doing them on my regular, I wasn't doing them inside a group, I was doing them on like my regular page. And all of a sudden I went like this or something, and I flipped completely off my yoga ball, like fell off the yoga ball, was on the floor, everything came crashing down. I was absolutely mortified, and I should try and find it and like scroll back and see if I can find it. But literally there was just this blank empty screen, and you could like hear me in the background trying to like collect my shit and get back up on the yoga ball. And it was so humiliating. I cried my eyes out afterwards for a couple of hours probably. But here's what shifted for me in that minute. And here's really what changed the game in my business. I do stupid things like that all the time in my life. I am not perfect. I don't talk perfect. I don't teach perfectly. I go on my rants. I don't do Facebook Lives perfectly. I don't do launches perfectly. I don't write copy perfectly. I don't coach my clients perfectly. I am good at what I do, and I create transformation, and I help women earn money. But the way that I get there is very imperfect, and we're all imperfect. When I fell off that ball, And when I was so embarrassed, I had more comments, I had more engagement, I had more people laughing at me and with me. I had more people saying that was the best thing they'd ever seen. I had more people messaging me saying, that was awesome. Thank you so much for just being real. And it shifted for me in that when we try and put on a facade in our business, when we try and be perfect and make sure everything is orderly and that everything is okay, and we're not actually bringing ourselves to the table, and we don't actually know or portray what makes us unique, and we're not sharing our true energy, and people aren't getting to know us as who we are. They are seeing you with your masks on, and they are knowing a part of you, but not the fullness of you. And you are showing up when you're trying to be perfect and put on this presentation of perfection, whatever that might be. People only see a watered down version of you. And I wasn't allowing people to really see me, and I wasn't allowing people to really connect with me. And I wasn't allowing people to get to know me because all they were seeing was this presentation of who I was trying to be. And I see this with my clients all the time. Like, as soon as we make the shift of going from feeling like everything needs to be perfect to just being us and bringing our full messy, like my hair, I mean, when we bring our full messy, imperfect selves to the table, that is when you're going to start having people genuinely want to be around you, and people genuinely come into your space. More clients are going to want to work with you because now you're bringing your full self to the table, and you're backing your business with you, and you are what people will be buying. You are what people want to see. You are what people are going to connect with. Okay, so literally don't be afraid of embarrassing things happening to you. Don't be afraid of imperfection. Don't be afraid of just showing up as you with your messy hair and, you know, your kids saying that you have hairy legs on your Facebook lives, or you can be like me and completely fall off your yoga balls. I mean, people absolutely love imperfection. And when you start, yeah, thanks, Mary. I think either Mary or Grace, one of you two. Yeah, if you go back and watch the beginning, I was sharing some of my most embarrassing moments in business, but yeah, falling off my yoga ball on a Facebook Live in front of everybody was when things really changed for me. And honestly, that was when my business took off, because I now had, I had no filters anymore, and I had no give a fucks anymore. And as soon as I dropped the trying to be something that I wasn't, the trying to be someone that I wasn't, the trying to show the world that I was someone perfect, I was not being myself. And as soon as I started being myself, my business grew to multiple six figures just like that. And that's really what people want. So let go of the trying to be perfect. Just be you. Let people see you. Let people love you. Let people hear you. Let people connect with you. And take your masks off. Okay? All right. Let me know your most embarrassing moment. I would absolutely love to know. So type them in the comments below. I'm going to come back and read these. So if you've had something really super embarrassing happen to you in your business, let me know. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, so important. It's a game changer. It was for me, and it is for my clients too. So I'm sending all the love your way. Go have your embarrassing moments. Be proud of them. Own them. And just remember that the most important thing that you can actually do in your business is to show up as the messy, imperfect, beautiful you. Okay? Mwah. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.